Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is the Harbinger, this is Wingspan on Steam, and this is our opening hand. And there are several things to like here. We have the House Finch, one of the most versatile truck drawers in the game. It costs 2 food, which is it's a little bit much for a 3-pointer, but it can be played in any habitat and has room for 6 eggs. So we are definitely keeping this fellow. We have the little penguin, which is a really popular bird for pushing your luck. It isn't really that good for keeping in the early game, since the pushing your luck part really comes up to catching up if you are behind, and this effect over the course of the game from the start of it will regress towards the mean. It's starness or a star wingspan bird, so you can help them with a few bonus cards, but I'm not too sure if you'll pick it up. It's also really a little bit expensive to play in the early game, and it doesn't give us any additional stuff except for lots of points. Bellsviro is a really neat bird for giving other bonus cards. Yellow-billed cuckoo could give us some free eggs over the course of the game, and the European role is not gonna see play from me, I guess, ever. Bonus cards here. Mechanical Engineer is a really good one for getting some easy 8 points. Visionary Leader I don't like, because it requires you to have 8 birds in hand at the end of the game to get 7, and those 8 birds are basically unspent resources. You could attack them, you could apply them, and spending turns to pick up cards just to get Visionary Leader to trigger is just bad. So I'm gonna go with Mechanical Engineer here, and let's go back. So let's look a little bit at the bonus round and bonuses here. We have birds attack guards, so House Finch is already really good for that. Neither of the other birds help for it. We need somebody to look the correct way, and we need to put eggs into these nest types. So House Finch is going to help us with almost all of those, except for the 2 in the middle. So we need to keep that in mind. What's in the bird tray? There is a great crested grebe. Hello. That is a huge, a potentially huge pickup, because it will let us look at so many cards if it is the only card in the wetlands here, which it will be in the early game. So I am very much debating to pick up this guy, so we can find something really good here. What's tempting here is to pick up another card together with the House Finch and the food to play the grebe. Play the House Finch first thing, then we are either we're playing it either in the forest or in the westlands. Then we can either take food, or we could take eggs, and we can use and we could take a card to pick up the great crested grebe. So let's do this and this. We can still afford to pick up another guy here, so I don't like the idea of tucking either of these cards. So let's just pick the European roller for actually keep picking it for once, and it's just going to be immediately be tucked to the House Fincher. Hopefully we can get the great crested grebe with this play here. If not, I will be a little bit disappointed with the way I decided to do things. So should we go for the forest or for the grasslands here? This bird is good either way, and I think we can get away with playing them in the grasslands here. We already have the food we need for the great crested grebe, and ideally, I'd want a bird here that we can get additional food with every time we play them. So I'm gonna start off with something unconventional here and go for the grasslands first. Now, this this kind of relies on getting us this thing here, and I'm just realizing we are not gonna have food to play the birds we're picking up after we are playing the great crested grebe here, but we are gonna have additional cards drawn from the grebe situation here, so we are actually affording affording to spend one of those cards to get additional foods here. So, what are we looking for now? We are looking for maybe another bird that took cards, so we can win this round and goal and get our stuff going. We are also looking for birds facing the correct way, but that's not to we don't have to worry too much about that for now. I kind of like the red crossbill here, but I'm not desperate to play it because I don't want to give the opponent additional foods. So if we haven't got any hits before the fourth card on the grab, I will pick the red crossbill, but hopefully we can get some other meat goodies before that. The big difference between the crossbill and the spotted Towie here is that the Towie is only costing 1 food, crossbill costs 2, so we have to spend a card to get the food in 1 turn. And this guy only gives us grain, while the crossbill gives also the opponent grains. And I don't think we are taking either of these guys instead. So there's a 6-point difference here, but I think I prefer to have this spotted Towie here. That guy can also be played in the grasslands. I don't think we are going to do that. I think we're going to want a bird in the forest. So let's just see what the fun thing here is, and that's a mistletoe bird. Not gonna pick that. We are going to take the spotted Towie here, and we are gonna work towards playing out the Atlantic Puffin. It's a bird that looks the correct way. It's a star nest, so it helps with both mechanical engineer and maybe towards that one in the final rounds here. So we don't need to spend a card here to pick up another food. So I'm not gonna, because I think we might want to have the Cat and Sparrow here either as a tuck draw card or to play it to gain additional eggs. So playing out the spotted Towie here, and now we just need to pay attention down here. Do we want to pick up anything here? I don't care about these 3, but I do care about maybe getting out the Atlantic Puffin very soon. We can't get enough food for him this turn, so let's hold off on that thought. We can't gain proper foods enough for the Sparrow unless we are lucky. Or I mean, we have the spotted Towie. We only need 1 nectar here to luck out. So let's play out this guy. We do have the eggs for it, and then we can start next turn by either drawing some more food for the Puffin, or we could work towards picking up and playing either of the birds in the tray. All right. Do we want either of these? Not too sold on either of those. Kakapua doesn't look the correct way. Neither of the birds look the correct way. Let's play out the Atlantic Puffin here and see what more bonus cards we can find. And after that we are gonna draw some more cards. Actually, if we are gonna draw more cards after playing the Puffin here, we should do it first. Yes, we can look at 1 additional card. So let's see. We should maybe have spent a grain here to reset the bird tray before we looked here, but alas, we didn't. Hello, common raven. Okay, that's an interesting one. The Raven is worse in Oceania compared to how good it is in the Vanilla and the European expansion, but on this board it might actually be really good, because we can already draw cards and cycle cards with the House Winch. We already have additional eggs in the Sparrow, and it will get us up here, which is pretty good. So I'm pretty high on the Raven here. We don't have the best bird in the forest for this thing either. So yeah, let's just take the common Raven here and be really happy about that. I think we're gonna be really happy about that. Play this out, play it for these, so we can play the Puffin easier down the line. And now I really want to be able to play the Puffin. So let's just do this, discard an egg, take 2 more nectars, lay another egg, and tuck the Spangled Drongo and pick up the Black Swan. That's a neat card. It lays additional eggs on large birds. So this is basically another bonus card. I talked a little bit about these kind of birds in another episode earlier, but basically how I like to think of these cards that lay eggs in specific scenarios is that I guess we're much closer to this than this. However, this works well with Black Swan. We are much closer to do this. So yeah, so basically I treat these guys as another bonus card, that a bonus card bird, where we know what kind of bonus card we are picking up. So what I mean by that is we basically have another bonus card, gain 1 additional point for each bird you have with wingspan over 100 centimeters, including this one that has an egg space left for it. So yeah, these guys can be really good for that. I think we're gonna play out the Black Swan this turn, but first let's draw some more cards. Says Feep, same kind of stuff with the Black Swan. If this fits the birds we have, this is basically another bonus card for Feep, where we know what kind of bonus card we have. Gonna spend another egg here just to draw another card. Malfoal, T-Class Large, Bullfinch. Okay. So the Malfoal is also this. I don't value the Malfoal as high as I do the Black Swan, because this guy needs 4 more correct birds to trigger to be worth the same stuff as the Black Swan here. However, we do have a lot of star nests and a few of these nests already. So let's just do a count here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds we already plan to play that hits this guy. So this is already a 7-pointer. So yeah, and we can also put this in the forest where it's no longer in the way. So I think the Malfoal is gonna fit perfectly into our plan here. While the Says Phoebe is currently looking at 1, 2, 3 in itself, 4 birds. So this is currently a 9-pointer, which is also pretty good. So yeah, let's see. We I think we also want to play out the Greater Roadrunner, just so we can get 3 eggs every activation and start checking this guy for triggers. And it doesn't hurt to push some more food into our supply here, even though we can never catch the opponent. So let's tuck that guy to get another egg, just because I want to have a few more of them nearby. And we need oops, don't skip, we need a rodent and a vertebrae for the Roadrunner to play next turn. And let's tuck the horse fields and draw another card. Warbler is nice. It's a star nest. Star nest is great for for a mechanical engineer, and it's also going to be great for smaller wingspan birds, and it's going to be great for the malfowl and the sage phoebe if we are playing both of them. So that's a nice card to have in mind, and it's a free in between bird play, so it doesn't matter that we aren't spending another action on playing this guy before we have this guy out. So yeah, that's cool. It also looks the correct way for the bonus objectives, so gonna be happy about playing that guy out. Is it a priority to get out fast? Maybe, but not as good a priority as getting out the greater roadrunner. So let's push that guy out immediately. And yeah, get a free food. I don't mind that at all. And let's have a quick check here. We are currently in the lead with only 2 birds looking the correct way. Then the opponent must be doing something really weird. Anyway, I don't care about picking up either of these, so we don't need to go here. Let's just go here, build some more food for playing out the value birds we already have in hand, and get some more eggs and get some triggers out of the other stuff. Eat here. This time I think we will work towards playing out the warbler and the malfowl. So let's just take 2 more of those nectars. And let's... I don't have another bird to tuck because I spent it for eggs earlier. Can we backtrack? We can't backtrack because of the greater roadrunner. Okay. Does that change anything? Do I want to skip this, or do I want to sack either of these cards? I think we are sacking the sage phoebe here. It's a shame because it's a bird looking the correct way, and it gets us 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points in of itself for 3 foods. But if we play that, then we can't get another card on here, which we might want to. But it gets us up to 4 eggs a turn, which is really good. But we might not need because we have capacity issues. Would I rather sack the Grey Wobbler? I don't think so. I think I rather want the egg space on this guy, and I want to play it out together with this guy. I don't want to sack the Swan, even though the Swan is currently 6, 7, 8 points. Maybe sacking the Swan is the correct thing here. No, sacking the Swan is never correct. Is it? We need the 3 other cards for Passerine Specialist. Yeah, maybe sacking the Swan is fine here. I'm sacking the Swan. We always want to tuck cards if we can here, because if I don't sack, if I don't tuck a card this turn, I won't have a card to tuck next time, and then I won't have to have a card to tuck next time. Then we have to spend another turn to go here to pick up something we want to tuck. So yeah, and yeah, I think that's a fine decision. So let's play out the Warbler for an egg, and then play out the Malfowl for free. Playing out lots of nectar for that. Thanks, Raven. Okay, let's pick up some more cards here so we don't happen in that same scenario as we did last turn, and see what we can find here. And here are some more potential pickups. Do we... So Robin would really help towards the final rounding goal here. It's a little bit expensive to spend one of the last turns to play a 1-point card to fill up this space. So I think we're gonna do it with the sage phoebe. And I think this is too expensive to put into the forest for the same reasoning. So I think we're gonna go with the blue throat here, just because it's a 7-pointer, and it It is the higher scoring bird here. I'm not necessarily know that we are actually gonna play this, but now we don't have to draw more cards for the rest of the game. We can cycle cards to the finch if we want to pick something up for the bird tray, and other than that, we just want to accumulate points here. So best way to do that, I think, is to play the Sace Phoebe, maybe the blue throat, or maybe whatever we pick up from the bird tray in the future here. But let's do this. Look at something here. Too big. Eat this. Take 2 vertebrae. Lay another egg, and let's cycle the musk duck. Many colored fruit loaves, not gonna be played at this stage of the game, but this is a really great bird in your opener because it gives you a lot of cherries to overpay for other birds with. And since we now got enough food to play the Sace Phoebe, I say we do that. Make sure there are rooms in all star nests and ball nests before we are paying for this guy. So let's do this. Lay 5 additional eggs. That's a 10-point play. That gives us more eggs for the rest of the game. And it pushed eggs into the final round and goal as well. Do we care about either of these birds? I don't think that we do. So let's just do a counter. How many points do we get every activation here, and how many turns can we keep it up? We can get 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs, 5 eggs. So that's 5 points. We can do that for 6 turns and not run out of egg space. There are 5 turns left in the game, so we can just lay eggs for the rest of the game if we want to. So 5, 6, 7 points a turn. That's better than paying eggs to play the blue throat. So I think we are done activating the raven here. We are just spending the final 5 turns laying eggs. That works. Oh yeah, but we have the malfoal. We have the malfoal. So the malfoal is currently gaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the malfoal can gain back 2 egg nests that are full. So in that case, it's not that bad to play out the blue throat because we are getting another egg from malfoal. We're getting some more egg space. And if we fill up the egg space with other stuff, while laying eggs manually, we can't get that back. But we should lay eggs in the ball nests, that for sure. Take that thing. Since malfoal are laying eggs anyway, it costs us nothing to eat these eggs. So I will take food towards the blue throat, and we are gonna be happy about that thing. So in the meantime, let's cycle some more cards here and maybe pick up some more birds we are more eager to play than the blue throat. Get some more food here, okay. And same reasoning, Atlantic Puffin, that egg doesn't need to stay. I'd rather play the blue throat than the Wilson's snipe, so let's lay eggs one more turn here. Leave egg space for the malfoal to lay eggs later. That could have been a nice thing. Eat puffin egg. Not eat puffin egg, I think, because we are gonna play a bird, either the snipe or the blue throat, depending on how much food we're getting from the opponent. Then we can spend that egg. So skip. Lay eggs on a roadrunner. And we're gonna attack this guy and pick up a Western Middlelark. That thing we can't play. I must have been totally miscounting earlier, because we're laying 5 eggs a turn, and I assumed we could lay eggs for the rest of the game completely wrong. But yeah, I thought we have we have I thought we had 30 spaces, but we of course didn't have that when I did that count. That was just plain wrong. Okay, so we just need to, we have just another reason to play at least one bird towards the end of the game here. I don't think I want to play the blue throat over the Wilson snipe, but I am going to have another think about that. The difference is I need to eat 1 egg, that's 1 point, then we get 2 foods, which is better than the difference here. So let's eat that egg, take 1 nectar and 1 vertebrae, and we are gonna use that. We don't need these guys to be free, so let's do that. And we're gonna take this guy because we can't play that. Pick up the main duck, too late for you. And we can use that to either mute swan, hello, too late in the game for you two, and there we get the free food. Okay, so let's play out the blue throat here, get another nectar into the wetlands, eat. I guess we are eating I guess it kind of doesn't matter, so let's eat something that's not in the running goal. Eat the roadrunner. And then I think it's just fine to lay eggs for the final thing here. We could play out this guy, spend 2 eggs to get 3 points. That's not a particularly good trade, so let's just do this. Get on there, get another point, skip the raven, lay an egg over there, tuck the mute swan and the main duck, get another sandpiper, and yeah, I think this game turned out pretty well here. Let's just get the final bonus card bird Malfowl off the play here, get another 7 points because we planned that perfectly. And yeah, Raven made us win the nectar here in all of the habitats. So I think this is going to be a really solid score. Yeah, 44 points over here. Not the most bird points, but we have a lot of room to get more points there. So I'm thinking we are at least 120, maybe also past 130 here. 134, yes, sir. All right. So it's really nice that it worked out playing the house finch in the grasslands. I don't think that that's necessarily the correct play there, because as we discovered after playing the house finch and the great crested crab there, we didn't have room in our food budget to play anything in the forest. So we had to spend a few turns to pick. We had to spend a turn picking up food before we could play the Spotted Tawi, which meant that our first initial food gatherings were pretty subpar. But along came the cat and sparrow and the common raven and made our grasslands into a huge habitat here, and 134 is a pretty good score. Of course, picking up a common raven, playing that in the start of round 2 isn't the worst thing in the world, so we can blame some of the good score on that. And of course, also mechanical engineer is a really good easy quest to get 8 points off. And oh, I didn't pay attention to the passerine specialist. I thought we did that, but yeah, Malfowl doesn't count for passerine specialist, so that's a bummer on my part. But it's only 3 points. I don't think that playing either of the other birds we considered would have helped anything with that. But yeah, I am happy about how this game turned out. If you have any opinions about this game here, feel free to put that in the comments. I really enjoy it when you guys say that you watch these kind of videos and stuff. They are often they are just I see that the same people are watching all of them, and that really warms my heart, and it's just really extra cherry on the top when you also comment on them. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Harbinger, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.